I was just looking outside at a squirrel, and it's like he knew I was watching him, and so he just ran away. I tried to do a video about, I was picking up some of the rocks and things that I had outside. Oh, everything's so messy. The snow is receded. I have like a lot of things like sitting out there. Some interesting things. I just can't keep everything inside the house. Well, I hope everyone is doing well today. I was babysitting all yesterday, and my grandson leaves handprints on the glass. So this was the one I was talking about recently. So I picked these three. I picked up along the Tonks's Trail. We were just taking a hike, and I probably annoy my family, but I'm always like staring down at the ground. And so this one is a tooth carving. So like you see the back ends of animals. That's, I think this is like maybe a big cat at that angle. I don't know if I ever caught everything. This is the tooth surface. So I'm not sure what kind of animal that is, but it's from what it is, but it's pretty big. And then they carved like a mastodon head on the top of it, on the crown. Very cool. So then when you turn it this way, got that mastodon. They're just like laying down at rest. And then you turn it this way, and it looks like a bison. Nice. And then I said this is the tusk ivory. And when I turned it that way, it was like also an animal. It's always new things to spot. So that's just wild. And this one, it's very lightweight. So I believe it's like a carved claw core. Like, even imagine if this area right here might have been a claw, and it's like kind of sliced off. I mean, I don't know for sure. Apparently, if you Google search like sloth claw cores, you will get something. I mean, they're not going to look as mangled as this, but I notice everything here is like chopped up and turned into art. Like, I don't think I'm going to find a full mammoth tusk just laying around. It's going to be chopped up and made into art or tools or whatever. So when I turned it this way, it seemed like there was down that way. So the sloth here with its legs, and then it has the baby like kind of straddled, lying, riding on the back. So there's its head. You can see it better today. Its front legs, and then its back legs. They look like they're kind of straddled, and then the tail. But then I noticed it's like there's just different things going on. There's like an animal here. And I mean, even though like this looks like a sleeping bear, you see the head here. But when I turn this one over like that, see if I can could see this other, I think this is another sloth face right there. One front leg, the right front leg, the left front leg. I think like the baby riding on the back is kind of like head down, kind of facing that way. It's kind of hard to make out. Back leg, and then the tail kind of swings forward like this. Interesting. You just turn it and keep seeing other weird things pop up. Just try not to fall into that trap too long. I don't know, I just like went through and just collected a bunch of other things. Like I have a bunch of things that I bought from artifact stores, or gem stores, I should say. This was like right along, like on these back areas. Just, there's art everywhere. And what caught my eye was it does look like it's chipped. It has a little bit of mica on it, and it's if I hold it like this, you already see like some kind of like open mouth there. It's not pretty, but it's old. Okay. How about if I turn it this way? If this is an ear here, and it's got a squished face over here with a mouth and a nose. I wish I had a pointer, make it easier. Okay. All right, there. You see this? There's the eye right there. So eye, ears, nose. I kind of see like paws. So I can keep turning this. Like, you look at this animal right in there. This keeps going because I can just keep turning it and turning it. You can kind of see a different animal here with eye, nose, paw. Okay, so this looks like a guy yelling, and he's got like a bulbous nose, his eye, ear, and this shape becomes his hand, and he's got an open mouth. Wish I had a, you see him? Okay, so his eye, nose, hand, open mouth, nose. Okay, maybe he's got a weird hat on. Okay, there he is. I turned it that way. I can keep going with this. I mean, it's small, but it's there. There's one where it looks like it's got its paws, like an animal with its paws up to its face, like it's eating something. Okay, maybe this is it. Okay. And you can see the chip marks, the cut lines in there. So don't tell me this is pareidolia. This is, we're beyond that, okay. Ear, eye, nose, mouth, and it looks like it's eating something. Okay, so I think I spent enough time with that one. But you notice the chip marks on it? It's another face. I mean, I guess, people didn't have video games when they got bored. They could just chip rocks, I guess. But that's artistry. Isn't that what? So when you have like gemstones and things, I mean, those are, well, that's actually from around here. That's a tooth. I probably picked that up at the ocean with the other ones. But when I held it like that, you kind of get that sense there's an animal head there, and this is the front legs, maybe. Just kind of slowly turn it like that. Maybe animal head. I just picked this up. I have a shelf in my bedroom where I can kind of put some of the small pieces. This I believe is a tooth also. It's even yellowed like an ivory would. What it represents. Oh, okay. Okay, it does represent something. Okay, you can see like a head there and front paw, back paw, like a little bear or something. Okay. I'm not mistaken. Kind of cool. Okay, well, I'll take that. These, like, we got this symbol of like this fat lady. Maybe it's old grandma carrying babies on her back. Yep, I kind of understand that. I got a lot out of looking at this piece because it doesn't look like anything. So now I look like somebody carrying a child on their back here or something, you know. You kind of see legs and then like a papoose. There's like faces there. I kind of put a few marks in it some time ago. It's been a while. That could be like the hunter that carries the bounty on their back. So it's not... I remember seeing like two people that looked like they were grieving in there. It's been a while since I looked at that one. I don't know if what this was meant to be, but it's been chipped. You know, it's like almost like a tool. But I can kind of see like a little person's face on the side here. I mean, is quartz crystal, is that like too brittle to use for a tool, or is it possible? Is that what this was intended to be? Would have been nice to find like an arrowhead or something like out of that. So store-bought things. Oh yeah, that's not store-bought, and this isn't either. So this is calcite, and I was seeing saw a lot of things in this, like that apparently looks like a mammoth head right there with the trunk. See an animal head up here. I went through this. Okay, there. The nose is that black spot there. Eye here. Ear back here. I turned it up this way. You've got a human face looking to the right. I'll set that down. This is fluorite. I've had these for a while. Probably someplace Central South America. My guess, I don't know, because the gem shops never know where they get it from, but it's like as I turned it, you know, this little piece looked like it was added in there. I know if I turn it, like it kind of becomes like an ear. Okay, see, there's a face here along the left, and it's like he's got a headdress on, and this little piece kind of looks like it's maybe part of that headdress or his ear or something. Just have to look, because some of these things were put in a tumbler and kind of like lost some of their information. But I found some really beautiful things on this. You can see a face that was on the right side. You know when they've been worked. So this is very pretty. Okay, so this one I was like, see how it's cut, and I noticed there was like some really cool faces, and the more I looked at it, the more things appeared. That's pretty. Okay, so this is labradorite, and then this is also labradorite. But it's like, you know, you have to turn it right to get into the facets. There's like a nice blue sliver in it. But I noticed now there's an animal head looking to the left. I know if I turn this right, I'll see a saber-toothed cat in it, so that will date it. I see there's something there. Like, it's got a mouth there, an ear there. Kind of a weird looking animal. If I turn it that way. There's the saber-toothed cat. You see the tooth above my thumb? And then it has the short nose, the ear, the eye. Very similar to that redstone. Very similar to that redstone that I had. There's a human effigy on this somewhere. Okay. Appetite. Look at all these little lines on it. Let's get it zoomed in. So look at all these. So some really nice cut lines. It's almost like there's like a little guy's face in there. Watch when I find that effigy. It's a really nice effigy. There he is. He's looking to the left, and he seems to have like some kind of like mohawk type hair. But that's I don't know. It's like people don't see this when they pick it up, or they just don't value it. That's just freaking cool. All right, maybe I've made this long enough. So everyone have a great day.